In this solo date journey, and my people them that are part of the solo date journey, of that self-discovery, of that self-love, we love ourselves.
Cash, I'll be the rubber band, you be the match, I will be a fuse. Boom, painter, baby, you be the muse. I'm the reporter, baby, you be the news. You're the cigarette, and I'm the smoker. We raise the bet, cause you're the joker.
You a bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag, so she drippin' swag goo. You a bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag, so she drippin' swag goo.
I may be young, but I'm ready to give you all my love. I told my girl you can get it. Don't slow it down, just let it go. So in love, I'll give it all away. Just don't tell no. Driving me crazy. I can't explain the way I feel. Top down with the radio on, the nights alone to us. Just hold me close, don't let me go. So in love, I don't care what they say. I don't care if they talking tomorrow.
Hello, hi. So, welcome back to my video. It's me, Christina, and you're back to Christina Ross. Today is the solo date series, indoor style, indoor edition, and today's takeaway and TV series. Oh, I like that. And at the moment, I'm watching Ragnarok, which is based on the Nordic mythology of gods and giants. If you're kind of into Percy Jackson, Aquaman, Marvel, like Thor and Loki, it's basically around that. So Ragnarok is basically Thor. That's part of like a Nordic mythology, but this is just it's based in Norway. It's a Norwegian TV show. Please watch it in Norwegian with subtitles of English, please, because the dubbing, it just does something to my forehead and my brain, and I just can't. But yeah, such an amazing show. Would 100% recommend it. I think this is season 3 and it is popping off. I actually had to pause it because I wanted to talk to you all and just kind of, check in. Hi, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you well. I hope you are still continuing in this journey of self-discovery, of self-love, of enjoying and finding different ways to practice solitude, to enjoy one's own time and one's own space and one's own energy. Because it's very important to be able to recharge by yourself, be able to enjoy your own time. And one thing I think maybe turning 26 has made me realize there's not going to be that many opportunities where I will have calm and I will be able just to get takeaway and chill in my room and watch my favorite TV show without anyone disturbing me, without anyone calling on my phone, or not that I don't want that. That's not the point. But just being able to be at ease with oneself with no responsibilities. Something I think as women, this is besides the choice of whether you want to have kids, if you want to get married, because it's not a must. It's up to you whether you want to. Me personally, I do want to get married and I do want to have children. And I know that when I do get to that stage of life, I won't have with such leisure the time that I have right now. So I have to make the most of it, which is why stay tuned for the next couple of just stay tuned to the solo date series. One thing I aim to do is just to always just enjoy and just keep on creating better content, as well as creating better dates for myself, because the more I do it and the better my dates get, the more I get like the more I affirm myself that I am deserving of everything and more that I want, and that if I can do this for myself, I will not settle for anyone giving me anything less than the bare minimum. Me being able to get a takeaway and enjoy my favorite TV show is the bare minimum. It is the bare minimum. And I've been seeing so much types of topics and conversations on social media of, princess treatment and I think whether that is a nod towards how some people have been raised and their relationship with their parents, and just relationship in general with how they view themselves and how they view people to want to treat them. And it made me really sad, because there was a video that I saw that I'm going to try and see if I can find it and I'll put it up here, where the girl basically said that princess treatment doesn't have to just be about, getting your nails paid for, and taking to fancy dates, and, being driven around or being paid for things, and being treated like an absolute princess. It can just be someone treating you with respect and checking up on you, seeing how your day is going, and talking to you nicely and making you feel safe and not making you feel like you have to flinch because you're scared of them. And I was like, and even other people in the comments were like, but babe, what you're asking for at the top is princess treatment, and what you're saying at the bottom is the bare minimum. When do we get to a point where something as someone being nice to you is princess treatment? That is bare minimum. And it's just when I do this series, which is so much for myself but so much for other people to watch and want to practice solitude and to treat themselves and to give tips and inspiration of different ways to spend time with yourselves, more so it is to set a standard. I do this so I set a standard for myself of what I deserve and beyond. And the point that I'm trying to make is that this journey of self-discovery is such an important one to take, and I pray that everyone has a chance to. In this day and age, I feel like more so women and men and everyone is understanding that it's so important to invest in oneself. I have a beautiful affirmation here on my wall that just sums it up pretty wonderfully, that you are the most valuable investment you will ever make. Work on you, for you, and make yourself a priority. And I even have it down here, make yourself a priority. You have to make yourself a priority, because if you don't, who will? And the famous RuPaul motto, if you don't love yourself, how in the hell can somebody else love you? Can I get an amen? Amen. You set the standard of how you want to be treated, and you set the standard of how you are viewed in the world and how society reacts to you. If you walk with your head held high up, and you walk with a sense of drive and purpose and focus, ain't nobody fucking with you. Ain't nobody fucking with you, because you do not have the time for it. And this is me getting pretty candid, but with dating, sometimes if you don't put your standards down and you don't dictate what it is, it's so easy for people to choose how it's going to go for you. And whether it's my control issues talking, but you have to take reign of how you are in situations. You don't want to be put in a situation where you feel like you're being taken advantage of in any capacity. You don't want to be in any type of environment where you feel like you're not respected, you're not heard, you're not seen, and you're not valued. And those are three very important things that's where our inner child really stems. If you've read into inner child, and you know, every adult is basically a big child walking around with things that they haven't healed from their childhood, or hopefully are healing or healed. Our inner child desires to be seen, to be loved, and to be heard. All of us as humans desire those three things. And if people are putting you in situations and in environments where you're not having those three, you tend to sabotage yourself into accepting the bare minimum. And one thing we're not going to do is accept the bare minimum. That is why this journey of self-love and solo date series is so important, because it's a self-discovery of what you want, what you like. It's dating yourself to understand yourself better. And you can only be able to stand on two grounds and be able to ask for what you want, demand what you want, receive what you want. If you are aware of who you are as an individual, you are able to step into your light and in your power when you know who you are. No one's gonna fuck around with you if you know who you are. Nobody can try and tell you who you are when that's not you. Nobody can try to tell you that you got purple hair when you know damn well that you have purple hair. He's gonna tell you that you got purple hair. You don't have purple hair. And unfortunately, we have a world where people will try to tell you who you are, or they will project their fears onto you and expect you to accept it. I'm not going to accept it. If you don't love yourself, that's absolutely fine. But me, on the other hand, I do. We love ourselves around here. In this solo date journey, and my people, them, that are part of the solo date journey, of that self-discovery, of that self-love, we love ourselves. And we teach ourselves how we love ourselves so that nobody outside can try and tell us what we deserve when it comes to how we are loved. So stay tuned for the next couple of dates, baby, because it's going to get bigger and better. Because I deserve bigger and better. We all deserve bigger and better. It's our birthright to receive and deserve and be able to get whatever we want. Please understand that. There is nothing too small and there's nothing too big for what we deserve. And that's why, another reason why I love the solo date series that I've created. As much as it's for myself, it's also to encourage and to inspire other people that in the time that you spend in your solitude is to recharge your energy. There's so many things that takes our energy, from waking up in the morning to heading to work, dealing with people that you actually want to be dealing with at work, customers, businesses, people and their problem, people and their issues, people and their goddamn issues at work, people at work, money, the world, everything demands your energy. And solo date solo dating really hones in your energy. It brings it back. It's you reclaiming your energy back. And we all deserve to reclaim our energy. And as I was mentioning earlier, as a woman, as a man, there will be a time where, you know, we'll have responsibilities like motherhood and being in a partnership, but more so speaking to the women. There will be times, if you do decide to get married, to have kids, to have pets, there will be times where your responsibilities will overtake. But we have to remember, we have to dedicate time for ourselves in order for us to re-energize. It's all well and good. I love being re-energized when I spend time with my loved ones, with my friends, with my people, them. I love it so much. I feel good just talking to you all. I feel great. I always feel re-energized. I never feel tired switching on my camera and talking to you all. And even though I may not know all and every single one of you all, but just knowing that you tap in and you watch my solo date series and you enjoy it, put down a love heart if you've gotten this far in the video. But just knowing that you're watching it and in some way hopefully I'm inspiring you to also practice solitude means the world to me. Because if I can convince one person to get some takeaway and watch their favorite TV show series or catch up to a TV show series, then I've helped you practice some solitude and re-energize and gain back some energy from a long ass fucking day. Pardon my profanity. But yeah, and that's really it. Today was about having a delicious takeaway and watching your favorite TV show and re-energizing your energy and reclaiming your energy. This is what today's solo date series is about, reclaiming your energy. Because your energy is powerful and your energy is strong and your energy is not for everybody to have access to, and your presence is not for everyone to be able to reach. Honey, you are made of stardust. You are made of all the amazing gems and diamonds that are of this world, the natural rubies and gemstones and all the beautiful things that flourish underneath the sun. And nobody is allowed to treat you any less than you deserve to be treated, and nobody can try to tell you how to be treated or what you should be accepting or what standard you are to be loved at. Only you can determine that. If you like to go to a bougie place and you makes you feel good, then guess what? You like to go to a bougie place and feel good. If you like to shop and buy nice clothes because it makes you feel good, then that's you. We all have things that we like. I am only here to be a vessel of, encouraging self-love and discovering who you are and standing in your power and reclaiming your energy and distributing it to the world for the good. I have my inspirations. I'll have my different solo date series that can be inspiring or could inspire you to do something else. As long as I am here to be a vessel of encouraging, loving yourself and practicing solitude to reclaim your energy, then I'm doing God's work in small ways. And with that, I will love you and leave you all. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, share it to your friend who needs to see this and needs to spend some time by themselves. And make sure you stay tuned to the rest of the solo date series because there's some amazing dates about to happen. We're about to go bougie child, baby. Because I'm a bougie babes. What do you mean? What does it say on my wall? What does it say? Big queen energy. And on that note, I shall love you, leave. Peace.